Hi. Today I'm going to show you how to do a custom paint job and/or customize your KJW Ruger Mark 1 or Mark 2. I can't remember at the moment. Now, the main thing you want to do for this gun is first disassemble it, tape off what you don't want to get painted. Mainly that. So I'm going to start off. The grips, probably one of the first things you want to remove. I've already removed them ahead of time. Just didn't feel like dealing with them. Just take any old regular screwdriver, unscrew them, and they'll come right out. Simple. Next, disassembly is pretty simple in this gun to begin with. So we'll this rear sight just pushes right out. The front sight can be a little bit more difficult. So what you want to do is take some sort of pin or anything else that's small, and oh, this pin's broken, so I'll try not to cut myself. The very front of the gun, it's a little pin in the sight. You want to push that pin out. You're not going to be able to see me do it because it's such a small pin, but you want to. Alright, this pin isn't going to work. I'll be back. Found a working pin. Now, like I said, you want to stick it in. Just push and the pin will pop right out. Maybe able to see a little bit. Pin pops out. Make sure you do not lose that. Now your front sight will just pop right off. And then you can take this orange tip off, which you're going to want to paint this if you custom paint your gun. Also, this removal process for the front, you also have to do if you want to put any sort of silencer, because I know people make custom PVC silencers for this. I might make one in the future. Pretty much a piece of PVC pipe. You just slide it over the barrel, fill it with foam, and then get an extended barrel for this, and it should work pretty fine, I guess. So, take that off. Now to disassemble the entire gun itself, you just pull this pin out in the back. And now the entire top half of the gun should come off. Pull out the slide. And this, you just take the magazine out. And then you want to take the inner barrel out. It's a little catch right here. Push that, and the barrel will come right out. Okay. Now for painting. First you want to tape off what you don't want to get painted, which on this would be that right there. You want to tape that off, and then this is pretty much covered. Don't paint your mag. So you don't want to damage that. Now this is going to be a little difficult. If you don't want your trigger painted, tape that off. You gotta tape off the entire inside of the gun right here. And then your safety. That's really it. You don't paint this, pretty obvious. That's pretty bad to paint. Now to paint it, take some sandpaper. I'd guess probably about 800 grade maybe. I'm not too sure. I'm actually going to go in the shop tonight and start sanding it. See what I got there. So you want to sand it, get it nice and rough, then clean it off with either cloth and water, some cleaning solution. Just make sure you have no fingerprints on it, and then try not to handle it much. Maybe wear gloves so you don't get your oils off your fingers on it. And then you spray paint it. Let it dry, and then you put it back together. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of customization, maybe a silencer, I don't know yet. But I'm not using the old grips that were on this. They were just standard pistol grips. I'm gonna use something a little cooler. Stock. This is off a KJW Mark 1 Ruger carbine rifle. It will fit the pistols. It's the same. The carbine uses this exact same setup, just with a longer barrel, which is actually a two-piece metal barrel, unlike this, which is a one-piece plastic. But the entire setup is the same, so just slide on. You can use your old screws and everything. So that's what I'm going to use. So yeah, be back at the results. This is the finished product of the gun I painted. I showed you earlier that you'd have to sand it. One thing, if you sand it, definitely clean it off or it's going to be a mess. and definitely primer it. I made the mistake of not primering the barrel first, painted it, it came up terrible, so I had to primer over the paint. Also, if you are going to put on a stock like I have, be careful. I chipped off some of the paint. I actually need to go back and do some touch-up, especially right here, because it is visible that it was taped off. So, this is my finished product. Pretty happy with it. Came out pretty nice. I mainly use this for target shooting since the FPS is too high for most fields anyway. So, I'm pretty happy with it. So, thanks for watching my review. And if you have any questions about how to do this, just either send me a message or leave a comment, and I'll try to answer it as soon as I can. So thanks for watching.